Nice little road, this one. I just want to try and demonstrate some cornering techniques. I've got my speed on the GPS. We're in a 50 zone at the minute, so I'm going to try very hard not to beat 50. But it's just trying to read these bends and corners. And as we come through this section, I'm going over to the left. I can see the corner. Now it's clear. There's some oncoming traffic, so I'll move over to the. Now I'm in position 5. Okay, looking around the corner, staying in position 5, staying in position 5, now I can see it moves in, so I can come back to position 1. And position 1, now I can clear the corner, move out 3 cars, back over again. Now I can move over again. It's just trying to seamlessly put these corners and these bends without apexing them. Keep out, now it's clear, now I can move in. I've got the oncoming car, I can move in for that one. Keep out, now it's clear, now I can move. I'm heading towards Buxton, so we've got a junction coming up. We're still in a 50 zone. Around the corner, looking for the junction, there it is, cars emerging, indicate, shoulder check. Shoulder check again just before I commit. I'm looking down that road, still in the 50. Very tempting to go faster than 50 here, it's a nice straight road. But we'll go on steady. Positioning so I can see around that corner. Now I can. Now I can come back into the middle of the lane again. Downhill section here, speed creeps up, very difficult to keep it keep it right. If you find your speed is creeping up, you might be in the wrong gear. Looking right to the distance, looking to your roundabout, I've got some cars emerging. I'm trying to get a cross view now of the left and the right through the trees. Can I see anything big? Can I see anything that's going to worry me at all? Got some oncoming vehicles, they're going to hit the roundabout at the same time I'm going to. Some of them might be turning to my left, their right. So I might have to allow for that on my approach speed. Still in a 50, I've got the repeater. Got a good view up to the right, nothing's coming. View round, a bit of rain's happened. We've had a sunny section for a while. So I can keep my bike up straight on this roundabout. There's nothing there, nothing going to worry. Still in the 50 limit, I'm looking ahead. I can see the vanishing point in the road. Bringing it up to 50. Got an early warning for a bend sign, left then right. So I'm trying to look for a left-hand side bend and I'm trying to look for the right. I've got a view of the car coming to the left. So that tells me how sharp this bend is, where the next one is. Nice view around that, so I could keep in. Still in the 50, got a bridge there, got to come under the bridge. Beware of oncoming vehicles, so perhaps just keep in a little bit. Okay, right-hand corner sign, over to the left. Car coming round told me how sharp that corner was. So as I come round the corner, staying up the left-hand side until I've got a clear view around this corner. Don't know what's there, don't know what's there, don't know what's there, staying out. Now I can see a great big lorry, so I'm going to stay over here, out of his way. It's a narrow road, give him all the room he needs. Another lorry coming round, he might be cutting this corner, so I'm staying in. Okay, head up now to the distance, what can we see? Looking at this nice wall, that's going to give me my corner speed, my corner angle, how much lean do I need? Oncoming vehicles, so I'm moving to the road. Just keeping an eye on that speedo there, still in the 50 limit. Just concentrating on where I'm putting my bike on the road. I said car there, because there's a car coming. Nice cross view of this nice dry stone wall around this corner. That tells me how sharp these bends are. So once I've negotiated the bend, I can come back in to the best place. Best place for vision, safety. Oncoming vehicle, move back in again. You see the road's going around to the right hand side, so I'm moving right over to the left. Over into position 1. Staying left, staying left, staying left. Now it opens up, now I can move back if I need to. I can just go left again and back. Okay, down into a 40. Mirror check, shoulder check. Check the speed, change the gear. Down to 40. Emerging traffic. Cross through, doesn't look to see anything else coming out, so that junction's now not a hazard anymore. I'm looking ahead, I'm still heading for Buxton. Got the kid and the dog and the woman there. They're not looking to cross. Still in the 40. What's this silver car doing ahead of me? Nobody knows. Okay, it's going left now. Nothing coming my way, nothing coming that way. Ready to go. Nicely anticipated there, didn't need to stop, didn't need to put a foot down at all. Still in the 40, so just up to 40. Quite calm across the hill there, just up and move around that. Might be something front. I can go 50 now. Car ahead of us, or 3 cars ahead of us, seem to be still doing 40. They might pick up on a repeater sign in a second. Oncoming vehicle looking to cross the road, so covering the brake, moving over out of his way. To the right hand side, coming up, already warning sign, expecting cars to emerge, expecting something to happen. There's our emerging car. White car still doesn't know what he's doing. Up to a 50. Staying out quite wide here, still doing 40, so there might be a chance for a safe, legal and appropriate overtake in a minute. Looking across the road, I can see there's a big left-hand corner coming. The road's a bit dampish, it has been sunny for a while. Probably put one in here. Watching our speed, and now we're out on this side of the road, we can stay here because it's nice and safe. Have that view. Still doing 50. Nice overtake. No need to break any speed limits. No need to rush it. Already warning side of the right hand corner. So moving over to the left in anticipation for that. Get over early. See around that corner early. Position ourselves early. With the road being a bit damp, the wider we take this corner, the more upright the bike is going to be. Okay, now it clears. Bring it back in again. Ready for the next left-hand corner this time. Moving in slightly for the oncoming vehicles. Road's quite wide. Moving over again, give us our best view. Keeping an eye on the car in front of us, he is pulling ahead of us slightly. He's also giving an indicator of how sharp the corners are. I'm looking for his brake lights, looking for him slowing down quickly. He's sort of my eyes around the corner, if you like. As he disappears off in the distance, I'm going to rely on vanishing points that little bit more. Okay, rock falls, early warning signs of a left and right. Oncoming vehicles, pedestrians in the road, parking. So quite a few hazards just being forewarned about there. Quite a road furniture. So perhaps thinking about my speed around these corners and what I might expect to see. Bit of an S-bend through here. You can sort of straight line these bits of road because keeps the bike upright, keeps it nice and stable. Just watching the speed there. Then moving over to the left, this right hand corner. An early vision around the corner all the way around. Got some oncoming vehicles. Now I can see it's cleared up, I can move across itself. That car crossed that road there, that tells me it's quite a sharp corner, so I'm going to move in. 63, 62 perhaps. Signs of the background on it tells me it's a sharp corner. The road's worn out, it tells me it's often been crossed over on the white line there, so think about your positioning on these corners. Here's another one. Look ahead. Look at the state of the white line. Look at these oncoming vehicles. How are they going to cross that white line a lot? What can I expect to happen? Keeping it at 50. Got the T-Jukes coming up, got a lorry parked. It's going to cause many issues. I'm looking for a brake light, looking for indicator, looking for pulling out. And plenty of space. Again, left-hand corner sign. Keeping out until I can see my road's clear. Just keeping that positive throttle on around the corner. Keeps the bike nicely balanced, just as you tip into that corner. Okay, national speed limit signs, mirror check, shoulder check, left-hand junction, nothing there. That's safe. Dual carriageway. There's nothing behind me. I'm not going to use this lane. give myself that extra bit of visibility. I can see there's a lorry up ahead. I don't know how long this bit of dual carriageway comes on for. I'm going to have to overtake him at some point. There's nothing behind me. I may as well stay out here. Got an inside view around the lorry. Not going to give me any early warning of what's coming up. What I'm thinking now is, when is that dual carriageway sign back to single carriageway sign? That's the one I'm worried about at the minute. Do I need to get out of this overtaking maneuver? There it is. I keep it 70. I can see the white line. Perhaps I could have squeezed past him, but I saw it there. There's no point in causing us any issues. Just roll off of that overtake maneuver. There'll be another time to do that. The temptation now is to give it a bit of a throttle, go past the speed limit, get in front of that lorry. I'd have only ended up behind the black car in front of me, and the lorry driver would have thought I was an arsehole. A left-hand junction sign, sorry, it's a right-hand junction sign. Looking across the top, I'm looking for that junction, expecting an emerging car. What do emerging cars do to motorbikes? They pull out on them. So, you just see it in the rear mirror there. There was a car just there, we missed it by about 6 foot. Staying at 50, staying at the speed limit, using our position on the road, just to give ourselves an early indication of what's coming up on these bends. Nice wide road, hazard warning lines though across the middle, so that's telling us it's a little bit risky. There might be something going on. There's something going on, looks to be the junction up ahead. We're still heading for Buxton on the A6. No cars at this junction here, so it's not a problem being here. I'd normally move out if I could see something's going to be an issue. But there was nothing there. That junction ceased to become a hazard. Sneaky peek around the corner by moving over to the left. Junction coming up, big sign, lots of arrows, lots of signage. Lorry's slowing down. Road closed sign, so he doesn't know what he's doing just yet. He's trying to tap on his sat-nav as to what the new direction is going to be. He's a little bit unpredictable at the minute, so I'm giving him some space. Got the cyclist ahead that the lorry's going to want to overtake. We'll let him deal with those first before we deal with them. The corner sign coming up. Got the arrows coming up. I'm looking for a single white line. Just going to let these cyclists run on a little bit. They might want to just dive into that lay-by, or they might just want to turn off. Just as soon as this corner clears up, I'll keep behind the speed. They'll probably overtake me in a minute if I'm staying at this speed. Using the position on the road, get that early view around the corner. See the lorry. I was going to tell me how sharp these corners are. I'm watching for his brake lights. Left-hand corner coming up. Oncoming vehicles. Give them an indication of how sharp this corner is. Look at the state of the road. It looks like the corner's been cut quite often. So we're moving in rather than being in our ideal position, which would be position 5. A nice twisty bit of road now, so hopefully there might be an opportunity to overtake this lorry as he gets around the corner and try and accelerate away. Got to be in the right gear first of all, make sure it's clear, and to do an overtaking of 50 without breaking the speed limit, it's going to take a little bit of planning. Making sure we're in the right gear to start with, making sure we've got a good view. Looking at the speeds, you know, it's not on at the minute. Staying here, so I've got an inside view of this lorry so I can see what's coming up. I'm just manoeuvring myself so I've got that inside view all the time. So now positioning for view as well as safety. So I'm trying to plan this overtake. If one appears out of a slow corner perhaps, might just be able to pinch him. An oncoming vehicle I can see through the trees. We're doing 40. Got some arrows on the road telling me I can't do it. Just had a little glimpse there of a left and a right. See the sign. Coming off the back of these corners there might be one. You can see how this lorry's cut in the right hand corners. I'll have to be aware of that if I'm thinking about overtaking him around the right hand corner. Staying quite close. I'm in the sort of the overtaking position just in case one materialises. Got a slow bit, we're doing 30, I might be able to accelerate away from 50 if the need arises. Not at the minute. Inside view, looking for a corner, got the hatchings, I've got those chevron signs telling me it's a sharp corner. I'm using that lorry as a guide. It's all double white lines for them. Let's just drop back and relax, see if we can get another inside view. Inside view, still white lines, still no overtake on. So skid marks on the road, that tells me it's a sharp corner. Under a bridge, might be able to pop out of this bridge. Goes back to single white line. Yep, indicate. Okay, back down the bridge. We have to work on that overtake there just to get past within the speed limit. It's obviously very, very easy just to squirt past anywhere. We're trying to do it safely and legally. Might have crept over by a few miles an hour there. But nobody was disadvantaged. Nobody had to slam on the brakes or anything. It's just a case of having that, anticipating those times when an overtake might be on. It's reading the road, it's reading the lorry, it's reading what it's doing. When we're in a 50 like this, we're not going to be able to overtake him when he's going straight along the straight because he's doing 50. Lorries can't accelerate as quick as we can. So that's our opportunity to have a slow corner. So being in the right gear at the right time, planning it, going round the corner, yes it's on, and then quickly up to 50 and back in. Okay, into a 30, hidden behind the trees there. Into Buxton. Thank you, taxi driver. Thank you, oh dear. Just coming out of the shops. 30, not a 3. Give me some space. Stereotyping drivers is very good for your health. If they do that sort of thing once, they're probably going to do it again. Drop back a couple of car lengths. Okay folks, thanks for joining us again if you have. We're into Buxton now. This is hopefully going to be a little example of reading the road and trying to get through towns without stopping, anticipating junctions, roundabouts, etc. Going right this roundabout, so the car ahead of us is oncoming vehicles all moving to the right, oncoming car, he's going straight on, allows us to enter the roundabout. Somebody at the pedestrian crossing there. Are those green lights going to change by the time we get there? He's got his pupil in. Looks like he's looking after him. That's all good. Okay, next roundabout. Oncoming vehicles, nothing around. There's red lights up ahead. They're going to slow us down. The woman's crossing the red lights, so by the time we get there, they should start flashing amber, allowing us just to manoeuvre along nice and steady. Looking right up into the distance now, I can see speed camera, I can see some oncoming vehicles. We're going on dead steady just because it's Buxton. Everything moves very slowly in Buxton. See a roundabout sign. We're going to be heading towards Leek, so the second exit. Car ahead of us is turning right, he's going to be blocking the traffic. The RAV4 could squeeze past if he tried really, really hard, but he's clearly not trying really, really hard. So I'm just rolling the bike forward, nice and steady, and put a foot down there. Indicating right, I'm looking at the traffic coming onto this roundabout. Something's going to stop us coming on. There's two cars coming round to the right. I'll get out in front of this white van. Allows us just to maintain our walking pace. I'm turning left here, all these cars are. I'm indicating left. Also give them a hand signal just to let them know I am pulling over. Just to confirm it. Just to be a bit courteous to those other road users, really. Looking up ahead, I've got some pedestrians on that pavement there, and a child. The child looks to be under control, as controlled as they can be. Not going to run out. Give them a bit of a wide berth anyway. Red car up ahead. Got his nose half out the junction. He's looking for a gap, he's not looking for a motorbike. So, they're not looking this way either. There they are, Don't trust them though. Can't trust eye contact. Doesn't always work. We're in a 30, we're still in Buxton, up to 30. And now the positioning on the road comes more about safety and more about avoiding hazards, avoiding potholes, avoiding this car on the right hand side pulling out on me. So it's not so important for vision because the speed's lower. You should be able to take most things in at 30. Doesn't matter, mate, where you are. It's the hazard that's important. Things like on the left hand side we've got the parked car. Is that going to pull out on us? Can I see anybody in there? Got the junctions. Looking up ahead, if we've got the traffic lights, they're on green at the minute, they're likely to change to red by the time I get there. Look through the pedestrian crossings, they look fairly safe, there's nobody waiting, nobody's pressed the button. Temporary road surface sign, that might mean there's some potholes, some raised ironwork, some big lumps to avoid, so just scanning the road ahead, making sure I'm trying to take the best line I possibly can. See the red light ahead, so there's no need to rush up to the car in front of us. We'll just trickle up to that. If we're lucky, it might change by the time we get there. For those of you thinking filtering down the outside was an option, look at this big horrendous ramp here, which you'd be going traversing alongside of. That would be quite nasty on a bike. Looking left just in case there's anybody emerging from that junction there. Cross roads, quick shoulder check at each one. Nobody in that car there on the left, looks like it was reversing out, but there's nobody in there. Safe enough. Lorry's waiting for us, thank you very much Lorry, we'll squeeze past there. And that's how to negotiate Buxton without putting your foot down.